It was a Friday night, and Claire's apartment was unusually quiet. Her roommate had gone out for the weekend, leaving her alone with nothing but the hum of the refrigerator and the faint ticking of the clock. She tried to distract herself with a book, but every creak of the building made her heart skip. The wind rattled the windows. Then she noticed it. The silence wasn't just normal, it felt deliberate, like the apartment itself was holding its breath. Around 11:30, Claire went to the kitchen for water. As she passed the living room, she saw a shadow flicker across the wall, tall and human-shaped. She froze. Probably just the hallway light, she muttered. But the shadow moved against the logic of the streetlight outside. It lingered, stretched, and disappeared only when she blinked. Her apartment felt smaller now, walls pressing in with secrets she didn't know were there. By midnight, Claire was on the couch, laptop open but unreadable, scrolling aimlessly. A faint sound came from her bedroom, like scratching or fingernails along drywall. Heart hammering, she told herself it was the heating pipes. But then she heard it again, closer, deliberate, as if something or someone was inside the walls, listening. She checked the locks. All secure. Nothing seemed amiss. Yet the scratching continued, slow, methodical, almost waiting. Claire grabbed her phone to call her roommate, but froze. Every number she dialed resulted in a click, then a soft whisper. "You're alone." Her pulse spiked. She dropped the phone. The whisper came again, but now from inside the apartment, just behind the bedroom door. She could feel the vibrations of the words, low and menacing. "I see you." The rational part of her brain screamed that it had to be a prank, but the primal part, the part that had kept her alive, knew better. She crept toward the bedroom, phone in trembling hand. The scratching was gone. The apartment felt empty again. Then she saw it, the living room wall. Small, almost imperceptible scratches had appeared overnight. Straight lines, deliberate like tally marks. 1, 2, 3. Her stomach turned. She backed away, realizing the marks were counting something or someone. The lights flickered and died. Total darkness enveloped the apartment. Claire's breaths came in short, sharp bursts. A low shuffle came from the kitchen. Then a whisper, this time clear. "I'm closer than you think." Something cold brushed her arm. She spun around. Nothing, just darkness. She screamed, but her voice sounded hollow, swallowed by the apartment. Then she felt it, eyes on her, watching. Not outside the window, not in the doorway, but inside the walls. Claire ran to the front door, fumbling with the lock. Behind her, a scraping, dragging sound followed, almost floating, almost human. She flung the door open and ran into the stairwell, heart pounding so hard it hurt. She didn't stop until she reached the street, panting, dripping with sweat, and looking back at the building. It was still, silent again. But as she glanced up at her apartment window, she saw a shadow, tall, unmoving, staring at her. And on the wall inside, faintly, another tally mark appeared.